So Bob, tell me a little bit about Oasis Date Gardens. Give me a little history about it.
Well, I'm glad you asked. Oasis Date Gardens is actually over 100 years old.
Oh my gosh.
And the founders of the ranch primarily were lovers of dates, so we have 14 different varieties on the ranch itself.
And Jesus is holding something that is crucial to dates. It's the pollination process. So tell me a little bit about that, Bob. I'm fascinated by this.
Well, the pollination process actually starts, the flowering process starts typically in the months of late January or February, depending on Mother Nature.
Oh my God.
And then as that starts to flower, we'll use the pollen that you're looking at right now.
Okay.
And the pollen is used to pollinate the female trees. And this actually comes from the male tree. One male tree typically will pollinate 50 female trees.
So this is the pollen, that's the dust or the, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
So that's the pollen.
And later on we'll actually show you the actual process.
Okay, so now you're about to see something totally crazy. This is one of the most amazing things in agriculture, I have to say, that we're hand pollinating this date tree. Tell me a little bit about it, Bob.
That's correct. And what Jesus is doing, the strands that are coming out will eventually be the dates. And so he is in the process of pollinating those strands, which will be harvested by August or September. So that is the real pollination process.
And he took a little puffer, and that has the male pollen in it, and then puffs it in the female plant. And this happens.
And those are the strands that will open up and then eventually have the dates on them.
That is so crazy. And this is just a small sample of 165 acres here of trees and all of that going on.
Pollinated, that's correct.
That's unbelievable, unbelievable. Well, here's my favorite part of every story, getting to eat the produce. And here at Oasis Date Farms, you can actually sample lots of different dates. We're just going to do 3 today. And which is this first one that I have, Bob?
Well, that particular one is called Thori, and that is an extremely dry date. And that primarily was used in the biblical days by the nomads when they would travel by camel across the Sahara Desert.
And it has a pit.
And it has a pit.
Bob did warn me about that, though. Bob likes me. He warned me about that. Good, though. Sweet.
Yeah, this one is semi-dry. It's called Deglet Noor, primarily from Tunisia and Algeria. And then finally, the Crown Prince is the Majul. And this one we've already pitted for you and cut it in half. And this is the Crown Prince of dates. And that's the one with the highest moisture and the sweetest variety.
The Majul.
And that makes a great date shake.
Oh, a tease for later. So as the sun comes out, I have to ask, why is this area so good for dates?
Well, primarily, dates are grown between the Coachella Valley down to Yuma, Arizona. Our climate mirrors the same climate of the Middle East. So you may see palm trees from coast to coast, but this is the only area where you actually will harvest dates.
So now, this actually is my favorite part, getting to taste the date shakes, which you guys are kind of famous for, right, Bob?
Well, we like to think, honestly, that we have the world's best date shakes, primarily because they're made fresh from scratch. She's actually using date paste, which is 100% dates. And then, of course, naturally the ice cream, and you pick the flavor that you want.
So you have different flavors. You can get a little exotic.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, Bob, this is a great way to end the day here with our date shakes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Dynamite.
This is a perfect ending to a tremendous afternoon, and this is a good way to send you off on your journey.
It is, because this is what I'll remember. Oh yeah, this is the best date shake ever.
Mine's peanut butter.
It's still pretty good though, right?